Hello viewers, you're welcome again. Today we'll be talking about 10 factors that you need to consider before getting a landed property. Without wasting much of your time, we'll have to go straight to the point as we dish it out one after the other. The first one is knowing your budget. It is very important that you know your budget before embarking on getting a landed property. Land can be very expensive depending on the location you're buying from. It can be very expensive. So because of this, it is important you count your costs. It is important you count your costs. There are other expenses that you make apart from the normal land fees you're paying for. Example of this is the survey fees, the legal fees, the agency fees, the certificate of occupancy which comes later. These are some of the expenses you're going to make after you have purchased a landed property. So it is important you count your cost. The second one is location. It is very important that you know the geographical location of the land you want to purchase. And it's very important you involve a surveyor before embarking. Involve a surveyor from the beginning. Don't just wait till when you have made the payment, you now call a surveyor. You have to involve a surveyor from the beginning of the transaction. Surveyor has to be with you, even the day you're going to make the payment. Surveyor has to be with you. The reason is because they play a vital role in getting you a very good property. They play a vital role in the documentation. They play a vital role for the right thing to be done. So because of this, do not fail to go with a surveyor when you want to purchase a landed property. Now we're talking about location. It is a surveyor that will come to a location and tell you, okay, this is what I know about this place. When a surveyor comes to a location, there is just one thing he has to tell you about that particular place. But these people move around, they go to places, they know places. So they should be able to tell you what and what. They should be able to highlight you or give you something. There must be something they will tell you about that particular place that will help you to purchase that landed property. So location is very important. It's important you consider the geographical location of the land you want to buy. This is important for the value of the land. So considering a perfect location entails that you check for the growth of the area you want to purchase, to know how fast the place can appreciate, to know how fast the place can grow, maybe in the next 5, 10 to 15 years, coming back to the land, if at all something is going to be new in that area. Some persons will buy in a location and after 20 years, when you come back there, it's still the same. So this is why location matters. And location also can be, you cannot say, okay, you're going to get a land in a rural area because of its costs. It can be cheaper, you're getting a cheaper land or a very cheap land in that particular area. But have you considered the value of what you are buying? The third one is topography. This is very important, and this is where you need a surveyor most, because it is a surveyor that will come to a particular location and tell you this land is a tableland or this land is a slopy land. So it's important to know if the land you are buying is slopy, waterlogged, or a tableland. You have to know what you are buying. This is why it is essential to make proper inquiries, make proper research of the area you want to buy. Ask questions, seek people's opinion. Engage people into conversation, especially the community people, the people that lives around the area where you are buying from. Engage them in conversation, ask them questions, ask them intelligent questions. Try to get information about the place you are buying. It's very important. The fourth one is the size of the land. The surveyor is the one who is in charge of measuring to get the exact area of the land you want to purchase. It is the surveyor that will tell you, okay, this is the size of your land for proper documentation. The next one, which is very important, is security. Security is one of the most important factors you have to consider when getting a landed property, because you have to be sure that the land is free from hoodlums and it's free from other external disputes. People buy land and they end up buying trouble. So this is why a proper research needs to be made. You have to ask questions. Again, this time you have to involve people. You have to talk to people about the place. It doesn't matter the person. Just try to get as much information as possible about the location you want, about the area you want to buy. This is very important. So the last one we'll be talking about is the road accessibility. This one is something you don't have to take it lightly. When you're buying a land, the first thing you should look out for when you come to that place is, the first question you should ask when you're there is, where is my access road? It's very important. Some persons own a land but they can't own a car. Why? Because you buy a car, where will you pass through? There is no road for you to drive your car inside your compound. Is this serious? So because of this, you have to ask questions to know your access road. How many access road leads to this place? What's the major access road that is closer to my land? What is the driveway to my land? This is very important, you know. So guys, we have come to the conclusion of today's zone. I know we stopped at number 6, but we will have a part 2 of this section. Please hit on your like button, give us a follow, because we'll be bringing more and more of the things you need to know about landed properties. Thank you very much for your time. I really appreciate it. Have a good day. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.